What's up, everybody? It's Joel with the one and only Real Broker, and I'm super excited because today we're going to be breaking down the Revshare model by Real Broker and some of the benefits that is towards the agents and the company in itself. So basically what Real Broker does is it gives its marketing budget and they give it to the agents. So instead of, having TV ads or billboard ads to grow the company, we're focused on growing one agent at a time while basically telling our stories and building relationships with other real estate professionals. And as a reward, we get what we call rev share. So why did Real decide to go with this model? And what are some of the perks and how exactly does it work out? If you guys are ready, let's get into it. All right, so Real Broker went with this type of model for a couple of different reasons. Really quick is number one, it's more cost effective for the company, and also it's more efficient talking to people one-on-one, bringing them on this way rather than getting a sign call from a billboard. The second reason why Real Broker went with this is because it gives the passive income opportunity, which we'll talk about more here in just a moment. And last but not least, the other reason that they went with this is because it actually increases agent retention. Okay, so think about it this way. If I have 50 people in my downline, I'm going to be getting a significant amount of rev share. So why in the world would I want to leave my company to go to another company? Okay. So Real has a total of 5 different passive income levels or tiers, just depending on how many agents you sponsor or how many agents you help bring into the company. So to unlock each benefit of each level, agents must recruit a certain amount of other agents. So to reach the benefits of level 2, you need to have a total of 10 agents in your downline. In order to take advantage of the third level, you have to have 15 agents, 20 agents for level 4, and then 25 agents plus to take advantage of that level 5 tier. So if you have an agent in your very first level, in your very first tier, and they recruit somebody else onto their first level, that agent will go into your second level, right? Now, if that second level agent recruits somebody else, that would be on your third level. And if that third level agent recruits someone else, it would go to your fourth level. And if that one recruited another agent, that would go into your fifth level. So there are a few things that you should know, and how much you get from each capping agent. Yeah, that's right. They actually have to be capping. Depends on if they're solo or if they're on a team, right? So if they're on a team, their cap would be half. So essentially you would get half of that benefit, right? So for example, if someone on your tier 1 is on a team, you would only get the benefit of $2,000 total rather than $4,000 if they were a full or if they were a solo agent. Now, one other thing that Real requires you to do in order to take advantage of this is you must be producing, right? So they don't want just a bunch of recruiters out here who know nothing about actually selling real estate, right? So you have to have a minimum of $3,000 in commissions every 6 months. So essentially, you need to get a total of $6,000 worth of commissions every single year in order to be considered a producing agent. Alrighty guys, so taking a closer look at this chart, we can see each and every level that we have, each tier, and we're going to break that down one by one. So the very first one, tier 1, you can receive up to 5% of the annual cap for all agents, which is a total of $4,000 a year. So for every capping agent you have on your very first tier or someone who you brought into the company personally, you have a total of $4,000 per agent, right? Now, the next level, tier 2, you get 4% up to the annual cap, right? Which is a total of $3,200. And keep in mind, in order to take advantage of your tier 2, you must have at least 10 producing agents, right? Tier 3, you get up to 3%, which is a total of $2,400 per capping agent. And of course, you must have 15 agents in your network in order to take advantage of the benefits of level 3. And your tier 4, you would get 2% for a total of $1,600. Again, if this is based on full solo agent, if they're on a team, it's half of this, right? But in order to take advantage of your tier number 3, you have to have a total of 20 agents in your network. And last but not least, tier number 5, you get up to 1% for a total of $800 per capping agent, and you must have at least 25 agents in your network. Okay, so now what in the world does that mean? That's a lot of information. So let's take a look at a couple of examples. Well, let's say that you have 10 agents in your first tier, right? Now that first tier is a total of $4,000 per capping agent, gives you a total of $40,000 of passive income per year. Okay, now that's just off your first level. Now we do have 10 agents, so we have our second tier unlocked, okay? Now, let's say one of those agents in your level 1 sponsors 5 other agents, right? Or any sort of combination to get other 5 agents in your tier 2. So one agent could recruit 3 people and the other agent could recruit 2 people, while 8 of those other agents in your tier 1 don't do anything. So essentially you still have those 10 people in your first tier and they recruit 5 people onto the second tier. You have a total of 15 agents. For that first tier, we already know we're getting $40,000. For that second tier, if we do some quick math, $3,200, right? Because that's how much we get per capping agent, and we have 5 additional agents. That's 3,200 times 5, which makes it a total of about $16,000 in addition to those $40,000 from your first tier, right? So your first tier, you get 40 grand. In your second tier, you get 16 grand. That's about $56,000 in passive income with only 10 agents in your first level and 5 agents in your second level. Now, another scenario, right? Now, let's say you're out there and you're really hustling and you're really killing it and you're really helping other people out and you're staying hungry and you unlock all your tiers. So you have 25 agents in your network, right? 25 agents in your first network with a total of $4,000 each. If you do some quick math, that's $100,000 just off your first tier in passive income. Now, keep in mind that we have all the other tiers unlocked as well. So let's say those 25 agents in your first tier are able to get another 25 agents underneath them in any combination, whether they all get one or perhaps, you know, one agent gets half and the other agent gets half and all the other agents don't do anything. That's an extra $80,000 from just your second tier. Right now, if they go and recruit someone else to their next tier, that's $60,000 for your third tier, $40,000 for your fourth, and a total of $20,000 extra for your fifth tier. So essentially, if you're out there and you're really hustling and you're really killing it, you could have $300,000 of passive income just by that first tier, okay? Given that you're actually helping them grow their business and they're bringing other agents onto their downline as well. Okay, now there are definitely people who have hundreds, if not thousands of people in this network now. Of course, you know, that's an anomaly and that doesn't happen all the time, but that gives you a full picture of the total benefits and everything you could actually get from Real Broker, whether you want to take advantage of the commission splits, the low fees and caps, and just focus on the residential resale if you're someone like me who really enjoys helping other people find success. So there we have it, ladies and gentlemen. That's your Revshare model for Real Broker. If you have more questions on this or other questions on the splits, the fees, the caps, or maybe you just want to have a conversation and see what it would like to team up with me at Real Broker, make sure you guys just send me a quick message, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Until next time.